Arc Raiders' greatest strength has quietly become its biggest problem. Recent news made that impossible to ignore. Arc Raiders has been in the headlines for quiet loot changes that weren't in patch notes and core mechanics that were later waved away by the developers as unintended. At the same time, HighGuard is struggling to explain what kind of hero shooter it actually is. Meanwhile, Marathon keeps gaining momentum by being brutally honest about what it is, and Helldivers 2 keeps winning players back by fully committing to its chaos instead of apologizing for it. By the end of this video, you'll understand how these identity differences decide whether a game respects your time or quietly incinerates it. Arc Raiders feels less like a risky extraction game and more like lining up for the opening night of Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace, convinced you're about to witness history, only to walk out sticky and confused, being told the problem was your expectations. And before anyone panics, this isn't about difficulty. It's not about PvP, it's not about PvE, and it's not even about balance. It's about identity. Arc Raiders has built its reputation on unpredictability. Every run could go sideways, every encounter could escalate, nothing was guaranteed. Early on, that felt electric. But unpredictability without identity isn't tension, it's roulette. And roulette's only fun when you understand the rules and you choose to sit at the table. Right now, Arc Raiders doesn't feel like a game that's confidently daring you to take risks. It feels like a game that's changing the rules mid spin and then acting surprised when players stop trusting the wheel and walk away. Quiet loot changes, retroactive explanations, systems reframed as players adapt to them. It doesn't feel bold, it just feels indecisive. And this is why I reinstalled Arc Raiders with a new update, loaded in, checked the menus, opened the store, and uninstalled again without even playing a single raid. Not out of anger, not out of clarity, because I couldn't tell what experience the game was actually selling me when I hit play. Was this going to be PvE tension run, PvP pressure cooker, loot optimization loop, a solo handicap experiment? If the game doesn't know, the player can't commit. Look at Marathon, right? It's not even out yet, and people are already excited, not because it's mysterious, but because it's honest. It knows it's PvP driven, it says it out loud, and it doesn't hedge its bets. That confidence builds trust before the game even launches. Look at Helldivers 2. Managed democracy isn't a joke, it's the spine of the game. Every mechanic reinforces it, every update doubles down on it, and the game never pretends to be something else. When Helldivers stumbles, players forgive it because they knew exactly what kind of chaos they signed up for. HighGuard shows the opposite problem. Not bad ideas, not bad tech, just uncertainty. Trying on identities, shifting tone, never fully committing, that's not a balance issue, that's the design and identity crisis. And Arc Raiders is closer to that edge than it should be. Calling loot behavior unintended after players build strategies around it isn't balance, it's moving the goalpost and hoping nobody notice. And extraction players always notice. These games live and die on trust in the rules, even brutal rules, and especially brutal rules. But players have to believe in those rules and that they're intentional. I didn't uninstall Arc Raiders because it's bad. I uninstalled it because it feels undecided. And undecided games burn player time faster than difficult ones ever could. Now, this is the important part. This isn't me quitting Arc Raiders forever. This is me hitting pause until the game decides what it actually wants to be. And more importantly, this channel isn't about one game. It's about understanding why games respect your time and others don't. And so going forward, I still am going to cover Arc Raiders updates when they matter, but I'm also looking at games like Cairn or Resident Evil Requiem, Marathon, Helldivers 2, even things like Nioh 3. Games with strong identity, games that know what experience they're offering players. So if you've made it this far and you care about your time, your money, and where you invest your attention, that's what this channel is for. So if this video helped you put words to something you've been feeling, hit like. Hopefully hit subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. If you want thoughtful takes instead of patch note panics, consider subscribing. And in the comments, tell me this. What game are you actually excited for right now because it knows what it is? Or what game do you want me to break down next? I read every comment, and as you probably know, I also respond to them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.